Well, hello everyone, Professor Profit coming to you from CrapsUniversity once again. And today we're going to do another balance strategy, and this one's called crossing the street. And the street's going to be the place bets versus the don't come bets, and we're going to balance those out. We're going to start off at a $25 level at 160 across. I saw this system done by Crappy the Crapsman, and we're going to do a little tweak to it. We're going to add a ladder system to it and roll for a few minutes here and see how it works out. So we've got a $1,600 bankroll. We've got 500 in the black, 1,000 in the green, and then 100 in the red. And as we go through this, we're going to put our bets and our profit in this rack and just see how we go. If we win less than half of our original bet on any shooter, we will ladder up, and then if we win on that round, we'll ladder back down. So let's go ahead and get a number established, and the first roll is a 5-1. That's the easy 6, so that'll be our number. And as I said, we're going to start off with 160 across, so we'll place all of these and put hats on the 6 and the 8. And here's our first roll. That's the 3-1-4. Okay, so that'll pay 50 with a $1 vig. Get our money back there. And we're going to go ahead and pull the 4 down. And the winning we're going to put on the don't come. And as I said before, I don't have a don't come on my play field. So we're going to put it on the line here just to signify that it's a don't come bet. So here's our next roll. And that's the 5-4, 45. That would be the center field 9. So that's a $35 winner. So we'll pay that off. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put our original number 4 we took down. We're going to put that over here. And then the 9, the don't come bet moves to the 9. We pull the 9 down. We'll put it in this rack over here. And then the winnings from the 9 will go to the don't pass. So here's our next roll. And that's our 7 out. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We're going to lose all of this. So that was the bad one there. But we do win 50 on the don't come there. And so on this particular shooter, as bad as that looked, we actually only lost $10. We got 150 over here. We bet 160. So let's establish another number, our next shooter. And that's Yo 11. And there's a hard 10, so the number will be 10. And once again, we'll do the 160 across. See if we can get a little better shooter this time and make a little money. Cap the 6 and 8. All right, here we go. Okay, that's the 2-1-3, so nothing there. Blackjack action. And there's the 4-3. That's the 7 out. So we do lose all our money on that 1.7 out. And those are pretty disastrous on pretty much any system, this one included. So obviously we didn't win any money on that one, so we're going to ladder up to 320 across on the next shooter. Come out rolls a 5-1, that's be the easy 6. So 320 across as we ladder up. Get these placed, there we go. And put hats on the 6 and the 8. And here we go. Okay, that's the hard 4, double 2. So that'll pay $100 less the vig. And the 4 comes down. We're going to move these over here. And this will be the profit on this particular shooter. And that 100 goes to the DC. Don't come. Next roll. That's another 4. So the 100 goes to the 4. There's no payoff on that one. The next roll is the 6-4. That would be the easy 10. So that's another $100 winner. And we'll pull down the 10. And the 100 will go to the don't come. All right, next roll. Another 10. So that goes to the 10. There's the 3-1-4. So we get knocked off the 4. That one hurts. That's usually a pretty good number for the don't come. All right, next roll are aces. There's the 6-2. That would be an easy 8. So that'll pay 70. And then we'll pull down the 8. 70 will go to the don't come. And our next roll, there's another 8. So that'll go to the 8. Next roll, that's the 9, the 45, Colt 45. And that'll pay 70. So we'll pull that down. And now we're in a position, if we can get a don't come established here where the 7 would actually be beneficial to us. So let's see if we can get one more roll in. That's aces, so that is a good one. That's a $70 winner. So we'll take that. That's like free money. And we'll rack that up. And our next roll, that's the 5-4-9. So center field 9. So now we've got 3 don't come bets up and 2 place bets. And so if we hit a 7 now, that would probably be what we're looking for. And there it is, 6-1-7. So these are losers. So those are going to the casino coffers. And let's see, we got 70, and 70 is 140, and another 100 is $240. So there's 225 and 240. And as we can see, that was a very profitable shooter for us. So we'll ladder back down to 160 across for this next shooter. We'll rack these up over here. And I'm going to go ahead and color up some of these so we'll have some room. There's 25, 50, 75. And we'll just make that 100. Put a black one in here. There's 4 more, so that's another 100. So we'll put another black one in there with the red ones. And that comes down. Let's establish a number for our next shooter. Okay, the number is going to be 10. All right, so we start out with 160 across. And put hats on that 6 and 8. And we're just spreading these out so we have room in here to throw the dice. And here's our first roll. 32, that'd be the no field 5, so that'll pay $35. And instead of collecting that, we'll put it on the don't come. We will take down the 5. And here's our next roll. That's the 6-2, that'd be an easy 8, so that's another $35 payoff. So that's the 35. Pull down the 8. And the don't come goes to the 8. And put another don't come bet up. Here's our next roll. And there's the 5-2, 7 out. So let's see what we ended up with here. These are all losers. And we won 35 here. So on that shooter, we got 125. So we lost $35, so we'll just leave it at the 160 level. We will not ladder up since we didn't lose much. Try to keep our variance down as much as we can. The next shooter, here we go. There's Joe 11 on the come out, front line winner. And there's the 6-3 center field 9. and the 160 across. And cap the 6 and the 8. And here's our first roll. That's the 5-3. That would be an easy 8. That's a $35 hit. So that'll go to the don't come, and we'll pull the 8 down. Next roll, 7 out. All right, so that was pretty disastrous there. So this all goes away, and obviously we only got $30 on that shooter, so we will ladder up to 320 across on this next shooter. There's the come out roll. Frontline winner, 617. And there's the easy 8, 62. And so let's get a little change here, a couple hundred. And I'm just going to get it out of here. There's 1, 2. So let's put these over here. Move that over. And 320 across. Looks like we still need another one. Okay. And a hat there and a hat there. All right, here we go. There's the 4-1. That would be the no field 5. So that'll pay $70. And that'll go to the don't come. We'll pull the 5 down. Next roll. There's the hard 10. So that'll pay 100. Less the big. And the don't come goes to the 10. We pull the 10 down here for the place bet, and that goes to the don't come. Next roll, there's the 3-6. That's the center field 9. So that's another $70 winner. Take that, pull the 9 down. Don't come goes to the 9, and another don't come bet here. Next roll, that's the 4-1-5, no field 5, so the don't come goes to the 5. And now we're pretty balanced. So we've crossed the street for 3 of them. We have 3 don't come bets and 3 place bets. So let's see how this rolls out. There's the 6-1, that's the 7 out. So we're going to lose this. And this was a very average roll. Nothing special about it. And we bet 360 to start, and let's see how we ended up on this shooter. So there's 170, 240. So that's $225, $240. And we'll put this in the rack here. So we bet 320 on this shooter. And we ended up with 3 black ones, so that's 300, 400, 500, 75, 625, 630. So that was a nice profit on that shooter. And we're going to color these 3 up. And we're going to ladder back down now to 160 across. And we'll rack these up over here and get them out of the way. Turn that into another green one. And turn this into another green one. Okay. Comes the next shooter. 6-4-10 is going to be the number. And this time again we're 160 across. So let's get some more change. Get 4 of these. And cap those. And here we go. First shot. AC Doocy. So that's Blackjack 21. Next roll. That's 4-1. That's the no field 5. That's $35 payout. So we pull the 5 down. $35 win goes to the don't come. And the next roll is the hard 6. That's another $35 win. 6 comes down. Don't come goes to the 6. And the winning goes to the don't come. Next roll. That's the center field 9 to 36. That's another $35 winner. So the 9 comes down. The don't come bet goes to the 9. And we put up another don't come bet with our winnings on our last roll. Okay, there's another center field 9. So we get knocked off that 9. That goes to the casino. And the don't come goes to the 9. Next roll. There's the hard 4. So that'll pay 50 less the big. So the 4 comes down. The 50 goes to the don't come. And here's the next roll. Okay, here's another 3, 6, 9. So we get knocked off the 9 once again. So that's twice on the 9. The 50 goes to the 9. So hopefully it'll stay up this time. Next roll, right, back-to-back 9s. So we lose that immediately. And this one's not going too good for us. Next roll is the 7 out. All right, so we lose these. And we win 35 here on the don't come. So let's see how we did on this shooter. We bet 160. And there's 150, 60, $75. So even though that was not a very good shooter for us, we still ended up coming out with a little bit of profit. Okay, I'm going to color that one up. And we're going to make this our last shooter. And we'll go at the 160 level. Actually, we don't have enough of that, so we're just going to call this the end of the video. And let's count up and see how we did. Again, we started out with 1600. I'm going to color up the rest of these greens here. There's 275. 299, so we're just going to give ourselves $1 and call that another 100 to 300. All right, let's see how we did. Again, we started off with $1,600. There's 5, 10, 15, 16, and so that's a $300 profit. Oop, forgot one, $400 profit. And so, not bad. That's what, 25% roughly. So we started off with 1,600, walked away with 2,000. It's a pretty nice session in anybody's book. So I hope you enjoyed that, and next time you're in the casinos, it might be something you will consider using. This also works well at the $10 level. I just got back from Vegas, and I noticed even on the strip during the day there's a lot more $10 tables than there were. It seemed like in the past it's been 15s was the minimum, but there are quite a few $10 tables on the strip now, so there's an opportunity to use this system at the $10 level, make a little money, and even the worst case scenario, you can stay at the table for quite a while. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. This is Professor Profit coming to you from Craps University. If you're out there rolling those bones this week, we wish you nothing but the best of luck. And may all your rolls be winners. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.